Schools have had the same structure for about 365 years. Same basic structure. Principal, administrative head, teachers as workers, 365. I mean, imagine that. A structure that hasn't changed in over 3 centuries. And then here, an attempt to break out of that model. The charter school movement itself is kind of growing, gaining momentum. And so here, I kind of saw a place where all of a sudden, you could actually dream up a school from first principles, right from the very beginning, from the ground up. And you could answer the question, if I was going to build an enterprise where our responsibility was to take any human being, young human being who walked in the door and to prepare them to be a great contributor to society and to life, how would you do it?
I'm from Brooklyn originally. I grew up in public housing in central Brooklyn in the Gowanus houses and went to a pretty bad public school myself. Which is sad because I feel like I had friends just as smart, just as hardworking as I was, but they just were not afforded the same opportunity and didn't have the same door open for them. And as a result, their lives took very different paths. I was fortunate enough to go to college, went to Harvard University. It was about halfway through my sophomore year when I realized the only way I was even able to entertain that opportunity was because I had a really great education. And at that point, I made a decision like, you know what, this is really what I need to devote myself to because more kids like me need a chance like that.
Charter schools are public schools. In our school alone, we have 25 different languages spoken, which is incredible, and which leads to the building of a really rich, healthy culture here internally. Hiring of good teachers is the most important thing you could possibly do as an educator, because this ship runs through committed, excellent, talented teachers.
Good. People always ask, how did I do it? And it's really, how do we do it? I think I'm probably good at just getting a great group of people together to be able to work really well together. I consider myself to be like a coach. And so I go for the blue chip teachers. So if I feel like I have the best teachers, then I'm gonna have the best results.
What I've seen over the years is that we've been able to push the conversation around what quality means. What is a good school? What does it look like? I'll add to that my daughter is one of the 3rd graders here at our school, and it's a very personal mission and endeavor to create the kind of school that addresses the needs of a whole child and that is worthy of my own child.
Where is that haircut? Good morning, Siobhan. Good morning.
I grew up in the Bronx, going to public schools, and probably by 3rd grade knew that I was going to be a teacher. And I believe that charters came to New York to provide options for parents. That's what it's about. It's about school choice. It's entirely about parents having a voice and being empowered to say, this is what I want for my child. What we provide for children in East Harlem is in some ways new eyes to see the city, because no, you're not going to get a green place to play, but you are going to get this really rich, rigorous curriculum that provides you with not just a great academic program, but all these surrounding activities. We consider ourselves a part of change in a community. It's not just about our school. I guess there's one idea that schools drop into a community in a bubble, and at Dream, we very much grew from this community.
What I love about charter leaders is their vision, that ability to see that if they work hard, they will create something out of nothing, and that something is a school that works for kids. And it is incredibly inspiring to be around people who refuse to say no, who refuse to take no for an answer, and who make it happen.